Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but I have a little haul to share with you from Dollarama. So if you'd like to see the crafty finds that I found that I want to share with you because they are, to me, they're just as good as something that is way more expensive in the art supply store. So come back and see that if you're interested. So, as I was saying, it's a little Dollarama haul. Yes, I haven't done a haul in a very long time, and I haven't been on YouTube very much. I really haven't felt like doing anything on YouTube for much of the summer. The summer's been hot, and I've enjoyed every second of the heat in my pool that I could. And there's just life. There's stuff that has been happening, it's going on. There's been some health issues and some family things, and just life. Just life happens when you make plans, basically. So I go to Dollarama frequently. I guess I go every couple weeks or so to get supplies, mostly for our household. But I do check the crafts and art supplies all the time, and I might pick up something here and there, but it's usually repeat buys. But yesterday I stopped at Dollarama, and this is the Dollarama that I frequent less. And well, especially this, I don't know, since in the last year or so. And I saw these pens. They are Studio pigment liner pens. And there's 3 in a pack. Oh, my wrist. There is a 0.05, a 0.1, and a 0.3. And they are only $3.50. Now, I bought these and I thought, these look so similar to a name brand that I do like a lot. I just went to get my case. They are very, very similar to, look, microns, right? And these are way more than $3.50 a pen for us here in Canada. And I was wondering, would these be a very good substitute? I know everyone's pinching their pennies. And we're also, and I'm among the group of people that is very much into supporting non-U.S. businesses right now. And Dollarama is all Canadian. It's a Canadian company. It's owned by Canadians. Canadians work in there. Yes, they import a lot of products from overseas, and I don't have a problem with that. That's fine with me because they're less expensive than some other products. And nonetheless, let's go back. Micron is if I'm not mistaken, Micron is made in Japan anyway. It's not a made in U.S. product. And these are not cheap, and they're really good. Like, artists love to draw with these, and I do too. So when I saw these, I thought, I have to give these a try. And I have to tell you, I played with these this morning and I am very happy with them. I have a book here that I keep swatches of pens that I purchase. I like to know, I write down like the information about each pen that usually is available on the packaging or with some other information. And I do like a swatch, and I do like a bleed test and a waterproof test on these pens. And this is no different. So up here, I have a sample of the Micron pen, and according to the information I have, the Sakura Pigma Micron pens are made with pigment ink. They are fade and waterproof, fine liners. They're not supposed to bleed, and this paper is very thick, and yeah, according to my test, they don't bleed. And also according to my waterproof test, they are waterproof. So, lo and behold, today I tested the Dollarama dupes, and I found the same thing. I'm very, very pleased with these. I find they are a great alternative to the more expensive Microns. Not only sometimes, it's not just about saving money, but sometimes it's harder to find Microns. Where I live, I would have to order them online, and they're really not cheap. I think Staples might sell them, but that's a hit or miss with my store too. So yeah, so if I want Microns, and I can pay only $3.50 for something that is very, very similar, yes please. And I have bought this before, the ink pen mark. This one is 0.5 millimeter, and I compared it to the 0.5. I've compared it to the Micron, and I have it here. Yeah, I bought it a long time ago, and again, it does not bleed. It is waterproof. It dries quick. It doesn't smudge. So the 0.5, to get a 0.5, it would be the ink pen mark. And then to get the other sizes, to get the finest one, which is 0.05, 0, a 1, and a 3, the Studio brand. So you get 2 for $2 of the 0.5 and 3 for $3.50 of the multi-pack. And I find these are great alternatives to the Microns, and they are readily available for us in Canada at Dollarama, which I highly support, especially these days. So that is something I was excited to share with you, but perhaps this is old news to many of you and I've just been sleeping under a rock. I don't know. Okay, so, and I tested these also in a sketchbook. This is a Dollarama sketchbook, and these run about $4, I believe. I've had this one a very long time, so I don't remember how much they are. And they work great. They're great for the Dollarama sketchbook, which I highly recommend buying at Dollarama for the price that they are. They also have the sketchbooks that are not spiral bound, and they do lay pretty flat. They come in soft covers and hard covers. I think they're excellent for pen and pencil work. So, and I think they make fine art journals as well. some people might think that the pages are too thin to be used for art journaling, because if in art journaling we often want to layer a lot of, we want to use a lot of layers of paint and mediums. So you could glue 2 pages together or gesso the page first to make it stronger. That's what I would suggest. So that's one thing I hauled. Now, the other thing I found, and I thought, oh, this looks like fun. They have these kits, these metallic acrylic paint kits, and they come like this. Sorry, I was swatching them earlier, and it was like this, and they're wrapped in a cellophane. So there's 10 of these 60 ml bottles of paint that are metallic acrylic paints, and they go for $5. Now, I bought it and I tried all the colors, and they are just like their other Dollarama metallic acrylic paints. They are they're a thinner quality paint. These are not artist grade, they are craft grade. And I call these like muted metallics. They are not in your face, shiny, bright, or neon type of metallics. They are metallic-y. I think they're beautiful, and the colors I find are really, really nice. So I think this is a good buy. I'm glad I picked these up, and I think you would be too. I mean, for $5 you get 10 little bottles of paint, the 60 ml. That's pretty much the same size as a lot of the paints that we buy, the craft paints. The next item I have to share with you that was new my store is this felt basket from Home Deco. These were $2. It's just it was flat like this, and once I took it out of the package and I shaped it, and it has like a little loopy handle here. And at the store I was at, they had them in two shades of gray. 2 shades of gray, this lighter gray and a darker gray, like they show in the packaging, on the packaging here. So I got one of these, and I think I will be using it to store some yarns or threads here in beside my sewing area. So that's what I'll use that for. Now, this is not a crafty item, but I was so happy that they finally got more of these in the store. The cheese grater. OMG. I've been looking for one of these from Dollar for over a year. So I'm so happy. I was so happy to see this when I went in the store. I actually I did that, or I squealed or something. It was silly, but anyway, I bought two. And the reason is because we kill cheese graters in this house. I don't know what it is, but we are not kind to cheese graters. And the last time I bought this, which was over a year ago, my husband commented, "Oh, I don't know if this is going to be any good. It's from Dollarama." And we use the heck out of this. We love to grate fresh Italian Parmesan. We buy it at Costco. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's imported from Italy, and we love it. we love our fresh Parmesan. And we use the heck out of this thing, so much so that we broke it. And so, of course, my husband said, "Well, what'd you expect? It's from Dollarama." So, to prove my point that he's wrong and I'm right most of the time. I said most of the time. I purchased one from Amazon. And with a coupon or a discount or a Prime Day, or I don't remember what it was, I paid $15. It was a reduced price, basically, $15. And it was very similar to this one. And in my opinion, the plastic seemed cheaper. Well, guess what? The Amazon one didn't even last 2 weeks. And so after that, I said, no, I'm going back to Dollarama. I'm going to buy another one. But I wasn't able to find another cheese grater from Dollarama. And I refused to pay more than $15 for any other cheese grater I came across. So I got me two now of these. And hopefully, if we kill those two, Dollarama, it will be, you know, the cycle will come back and hopefully Dollarama will have more of those. Okay, silly. Not a new item. I have hauled this before. The spool of these weird ribbon, well, this weird thread, trim, whatever the heck it is. And there were two left on the shelf. They were the silver. I grabbed the two, and these ones I want for the spool themselves. I will remove this stuff. I will keep it. I won't donate it right away, but I will keep it like for Christmas, maybe for something Christmassy. Not sure what, but and then after that, if yeah. But I really wanted these spools. I was thinking I would use one for making a snippet roll, maybe attaching I don't know. But I really like the spool. Okay, so what else did I get? Oh, these were new. These are new. They had the cutest little birds, and it says chirp. These sweet little birds that are whatever is underneath, plastic or styrofoam, are covered with pieces of fabric and feathers. And they have different colors. I chose this brown one, but they had some others that were blue, gray type of thing. And they had also these ones that were made with this like woolly, they're kind of woolly birds, and felt wings and tail instead of feathers. So I thought the red ones were absolutely adorable. And there were other colors. Like I said, they had some other fabric ones with different colors, and they had some more of these woolly ones in different colors. And these are, see, the fabric ones are $2.50. I just noticed that. And the woolly ones are $2.25. And they're the little birds with the little clips, so you can clip them on, you know, to decorate arrangements, put them on a package at Christmas, or put them on a wreath, whatever. So, yeah, that. These are new. Maybe they had them last year and I missed them. I don't know. But they have these wooden, they call them wooden table scatter. It's funny because these were with the, you know, tablecloths and things like that. They weren't in the craft section, but they could have been in the craft section. But no, these ones are called table scatter. But they are those little wooden pieces, and they have these pumpkins and the mushrooms, and I just loved the mushrooms, so I had to get a few of those. And did I say, yeah, there's 35 pieces in, it's supposed to be 35 35 pumpkins, 35 mushroom, and they are $1.25. $1.25, people. That's a pretty good deal. So I got those. They also have the craft ornaments. Now, Dollarama has craft ornaments that are like circles and squares in the craft section. And these were in the craft section, actually, because they are craft ornaments. No, actually, these were with the stuff. They were with the fall decorations. And these ones are in the shape of maple leaves. And there are 50 in here for $4. They also had them in the shape of a turkey and the shape of a pumpkin. That's what I saw at my store, but I just took the maple leaf ones. So yeah, and they come with the pieces of jute string so you can hang them if you'd like. So I thought that's really a good deal. Can make a garland, can make tags with those. Lots of different things. This ribbon is new to me. They had different colors, and these are colors I chose. A like creamy color and a like sandy beige color. And they are a shimmery boucle ribbon, they call them. And there's 3 meters on here. They are $3 a roll. These are a little bit more pricey. Don't really want to take the plum. So they are very soft. They are a very soft fabric. Like they feel super soft. And they have like a little shimmery thread going through them. So I just thought these were really nice. There's nice quality, very nice quality ribbon. So I got that. And what else did I get? These are new. They're similar to other shimmery ribbons that they've had in the past. And they had very pretty colors, very pastel-y colors, if that's a word. So I chose this, like, I thought this was like a, I don't know, platinum, maybe, kind of, and it I don't know, in the light, it's kind of got a champagne look to it. Again, it's a soft ribbon. I thought it would be a lot stiffer, but it's very shimmery. It's soft. Yeah, no, the glitter's not coming off, and I'm really like, okay, now I'm scratching it off. It's coming off, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's not like some of those glittery ribbons that sheds a lot. I thought it would, but it's surprisingly it doesn't. So I got this color, and I got this like rosy color, but there were many different colors to choose from. And now, this is just a repurchase. The dotting tools, the silicone tip dotting tools. These are $2 for a pack of 5. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, these ribbons, there's only 2 meters on here, or 6.5 feet, and they are $1.50. These are a repurchase. They are the metallic rope, and I got the charcoal and the black. Just wanted to have that. And those are These are rolls of 2.5 meter, and they are $1.25 each. And this is a repurchase also. I just wanted another basket that has these. And I hang this off of one of my carts here in the room. And these are $3.50. So that this is a repurchase. You get 10 of these storage containers with lids. They are sold in where the food containers are sold. Great value. It says can go in the dishwasher, top racks, dishwasher safe. Yeah, they're food grade. I buy these to store various types of recyclable that I use for DIYs. Like I store things like old corks in one. Another one has all the bread bag tags. Another one holds, I just store all sorts of things like that. And I like how they fit on the shelves of my Billy bookcase in the basement. So yeah, these are just handy for that. And the 2026 planners and calendars have been coming out, and I saw this one, which was $4.25. It is a nice hardcover planner, and I tested the Dollarama fine liner on it already, and they don't bleed. The pages are very thin, and the pen doesn't bleed through. So I just wrote "and" there, and no bleed through. So this is the inside of the planner. This is their first page, your first pages, and the forward planner. And then you get a full page for each day of the week. And you have the weekend, 2 days on one page. So I'm not sure that I'm going to use this as a planner. I think I could use it as a planner. It's fine. But I just thought I would use this as a way to be creative every day. Try to sketch something, scribble something, swatch colors, whatever, every day in it. I just thought that would be fun, and make an excellent planner. So yeah, but I'm not, my life does not need to be planned so much lately these days. I mean, my kids are grown. Yeah, responsibilities are not what they used to be. So yeah, there's just a lot of less things I need to keep track of. As I have sometimes to wait at appointments, whether it's medical or it's at the car dealership for my car to be serviced, I like to have something with me, to pass the time. And I like to do Sudoku puzzles. So I picked up a couple of these pocket-sized Sudoku puzzle books. They're $1.50 each. I want to leave one in my car, so I have something for those times when I'm unavoidably detained and I have, nothing to do. I could, besides checking stuff on my phone, which I do, I have something else to do, like puzzles. And the other one will be in my bag that I bring with me when I leave the house. So I'll have one in the car and one in my bag, because sometimes I'm not in my car. So yeah, I'll have that. There were some fun napkins, and I couldn't resist them. They have this retro vibe. These are the Ferenz brand. They're very nice quality napkins. There are 12 in here. They are supposed to be the lunch size, but they are shaped. This one is like the disco ball. They're $1.50, and I couldn't pass these up. I will put some aside to save for crafting purposes, and the rest I will take out one day to use with my family to have, you know, something fun to wipe our mouths on. So they have the disco ball, the roller skate. I think it's adorable. The game controller, and the pink car. Check it out. So I just thought these were super fun. They'd be cute to make a card with. They'd be cute to collage. I don't know. They're really cute. So I wanted to get those, and I wanted to share that with you. Something else that I saw, these were where the gift wrapping and bows are, and they had these 3D gift tag stickers. There are 16 tags in the package, and they are dimensional. And I thought these were really cute. They came in this style. And then there was this botanical style one. So I just thought these were cute. And yeah, for sure, I can use these as intended as gift tags. But I can also use these in a journal, like a junk journal. It's just really cute. Now, the last thing... Okay. The last thing I have to show you is some coloring books. Now, I don't need more coloring books because I have so many coloring books, and I have hardly touched all of them. Let's put it that way, all of them. But I have to say, again, it's like if people are concerned about saving their pennies right now, things are a little hard. Dollarama is a great place to go to get things to have a hobby, basically, to take your mind off your stresses. And coloring is a great thing to do. And you can get some really, really nice coloring books at Dollarama. I'm sorry, they just really have some nice stuff. Lately, they've been getting the Creative Haven series of coloring books. I picked up the Glorious Garden one. And it was $3. That's a great price for this. And, it's a very nice quality coloring book. So, and you can get some very decent coloring pencils at Dollarama as well. And there you go. You've got a nice, relaxing hobby, and it didn't cost you much, and you can make some really pretty art. This one is Mythographic Color and Discover Deep Blue by Fabiana Attanasio. This is a Italian designer, and it's a Castle Point book, and this is $4. See, in Canada, this used to be regular full price is $25. So $4? Yes, please. And it has beautiful images, good quality paper as well. I enjoyed looking at the images, the black and white images throughout this entire book. So that is also available. Now, Dollarama also has the PAP publishing coloring books. And these are, they are made, I think they're made, yeah, they're made for a Montreal publisher, Canadian publisher. And they have several of these. And they have mandalas, flowers, whatever. I just picked up this one because it was called Magical Creatures, a multi-level creative coloring book. And it is wider, but it has some really nice images. This one, the image, it's double-sided, so you may want to think about what medium you're going to use in these, because if you're going to use something like markers, whether it's alcohol or dye-based, it's probably going to go through the page. So you might want to put a piece of cardstock in between the pages to protect the next page. But mind you, the back of your page will, like if you color on this side and marker, it's probably going to come through on this side. So just so you know, you're mindful of that. Yeah, I just think these are really nice coloring books too. I think they have great potential for creating some beautiful art pieces. And coloring is an art form. So yeah. So that's my haul right from Dollarama. I hope you will consider supporting our Canadian stores more and more, and I know most of us have, and I'm looking to buy as much of my creative supplies from Canadian sources and others right now. So Dollarama has been really, you know, doing good to supply us with stuff for our creativity, I find. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And click on that bell to be notified to whenever I publish video. And until next time, stay crafty. Bye.